What if I told you the most powerful people in the world are about to ban one of the best ways to make money? Not because it's dangerous. Not because it's illegal. But because it gives you too much power. This isn't a conspiracy. It's happening right now. And if you don't move fast, you'll be locked out forever. The pattern of control, what always happens before a ban. Every time something becomes too powerful, the government, the banks, and the elites shut it down. It happened with gold. In 1933, the US government made it illegal for citizens to own gold. Why? Because gold was real money that banks couldn't control. It happened with crypto. First, they laughed at it. Then, they called it a scam. Now, they're trying to regulate, tax, and ban it in certain countries. And now, it's happening again. A new way of making money outside the system is rising. And they hate it. Because once people figure it out, they won't need banks, middlemen, or governments anymore. What they're about to ban, and why. So what is it? What's the next thing they're coming for? Cash transactions. Governments are pushing for 100% digital money to track every transaction. Decentralized crypto. They want control over your wallet, your access, and your financial freedom. Online side hustles and digital arbitrage. The IRS, banks, and regulators are cracking down on small entrepreneurs while corporations get richer. Privacy tools and anonymous finance. Anything that lets you make, move, or save money without being watched is now a threat. See the pattern? The things that give you power are the things they try to take away. Because once you control your own money, you become unstoppable. How to make money before the ban. Now, here's the part they don't want you to hear. If you move fast, you can profit big before these opportunities disappear. Here's how. Crypto and blockchain, decentralized finance, DeFi, private wallets, and peer-to-peer transactions are still legal for now. Cash flow businesses, side hustles, flipping, online services, and automation before they start taxing and restricting everything. E-commerce and digital arbitrage, selling digital products, AI tools, or dropshipping before regulations crush small sellers. Gold, silver, and alternative stores of value before the financial system collapses further. They want you poor. They want you dependent. But if you act now, you can escape before it's too late. Because the richest people always move first. And the ones who wait, they get left behind. Why you must act now. If you're thinking, I'll do this later, you won't. By the time most people wake up, it's already over. They banned gold in 1933. People who held onto it became rich years later. They fought Bitcoin in the early days. Those who bought early became millionaires. They taxed and restricted side hustles. But the ones who built wealth before it happened? They won. Every big money shift follows the same pattern. First, it's ignored. Then, it's ridiculed. Then, it's attacked. Then, it's banned or controlled. And by that time, it's too late for the average person. So ask yourself, will you act now? Or will you wait until they shut the door? Let's expose the truth. Comment below. What do you think will be banned next? What's the best way to make money before it's too late? Like, subscribe, and share this. Because the more people know the truth, the harder it becomes to silence us. Stay tuned. Because the next secret? It's even bigger.